Hello friends, welcome back to Rogues and Roleplayers. Rumble Bumbler here, and I've got a little bit of a status update for everybody. You may have noticed that episode 22 went up a little bit before episode 21 because the audio sounded a little bit like this. Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. So, I'm doing a little bit of a post-commentary here, and I'll talk about the episode in a minute. But the good news is that we've been playing with some new audio setup, and as you probably may have heard in some of our other episodes, is that the audio quality is much, much cleaner, and we don't have any of the random dropouts that we've had in the past. So, all of our episodes continuing on from now, I think besides maybe a few Sonic the Hedgehog episodes, will be with the new audio setup. So continuing on with the episode, we go into the shed with Clementine to see if we can find anything that we can use to dislodge the tanker that's full of gasoline that's blocking our way with the train. As we are exploring the shed, we run into a couple of walkers that ambush us, and Clementine is unable to pull the trigger and save us, and so we have to do a little bit of fighting to get ourselves out safely. Krista walks in near the end of this and isn't too happy with everything that we're putting Clementine through, even though we have talked to her in the past about teaching her to defend herself. As she sends us a glare and walks back to the group, we follow her, and we have a plan to get the tanker truck out of the way. As we are in the process of dangling Omid over the edge to dislodge the tanker, that's when a horde of walkers show up. As we make our escape, we have to jump off the top of the bridge onto the top of the train, at which point Omid misses his landing and ends up spraining his ankle or hurting his leg in some fashion, and we have to save him and grab him and haul him up into the train. He gets a little bit angry that we chose to save him instead of Krista first, but she doesn't have a bum leg and she's able to pull herself up anyway.
It's okay, honey. I'm okay.
As we continue our train ride and pass a little bit of time, we join Lee and Kenny as they're having a conversation about everything that they've been through and kind of reflecting on the overall situation of how terrible that of a circumstance that they've had to endure over the course of their journey, because they've been together since the very beginning. As they're having their conversation, that's when the walkie-talkie that we've had this entire time turns on, and we hear a voice on the other end.
Can't wait for you to get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here, and you be sure to find me whether Lee wants you to or not. Now, what I need...
Holy shit.
We end the episode talking to the rest of the group about what's going to happen when we get to Savannah and what our overall plan of action will be.
We're headed.
And so that catches up everybody on what happened in the episode, and we'll continue on with episode 22 with the new audio setup, and we hope that everybody stays through the rest of the series and enjoys it. So thank you, and see you next time on Rogues and Roleplayers.